want to, there's that curb there. Look at this.
We're gonna do one more time?
I don't know. You think the cops are gonna call through? No. Cops,
even if the cops are called, they probably wouldn't come out here.
Cops don't come here.
They're like, no, we're good.
Let's see, one more time. Those ribs around the corner.
How much gas are you giving it when you do that?
I put my foot to the floor.
Damn. What's up, everybody? This is episode 9 already. This is Valley Dream Car, and I am here with Eric. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. I'm trying to see you on the little viewfinder.
Yeah, it's hard to see because of the sun.
Remind me your Instagram.
XRSLOW.
XRSLOW.
Yeah.
Why XRSLOW?
Because my first car was a Corolla XRS. And it was like a little bit of a sleeper car, so I got the license plate XRSLOW. People thought it was because the car was low, but it's because it was slow. When it wasn't really slow. But it was just
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, so I always kept the name.
Might as well. Do you still have the license plate?
Yeah, the license plate is on this truck.
I did not even notice that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I just figured.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it started from a Corolla and then
XRSLOW.
Yeah.
So did you mean to do XRSLOW?
Yeah, I meant to do like XRSLOW, even though it's like XRS. But I guess it was on coilovers, so it was like slam, so it was also low. People thought it was
both.
Yeah, slow and low.
Low and slow. The lowrider feel. Yeah. So what are we driving today?
So today we're in a 2013 Ford Raptor, overpriced F-150 maybe. Yeah, so it's just after the Corolla I got this. It was a completely different worlds. But I've always wanted one of these, and I was able to get one.
So you said you watched the TRX video prior to filming this with me.
Yep.
What were your thoughts of the TRX?
It's a lot of power. It's way more power than this truck has. Well, this truck comes with like 415 horsepower. TRX is 702, so not quite double, but it's a lot more power. And they weigh about the same. This truck's probably like, with all my gear, I'm probably close to 7,000 pounds. Similar to the TRX. So, yeah, the TRX is really fast. The interior on the new cars is just so nice. Even the newer Raptors is just like, this is nice, but it's not 2022 nice. So there's no big screen. You kind of just have all
definitely feels more work truck.
Yeah, it feels like a regular truck. You have your essentials, and I mean it has leather seats and stuff, but it's not like.
Hey, you said you got the $3,000 stitching.
Yeah, it has a add-on the blue.
That's a flex.
Blue accent add-on, but yeah, I don't know. TRX is cool. I'd rather have a Raptor. I've always been a Raptor guy, but the power would be nice. That's the only thing.
Just Raptor body and then take out the TRX engine and drop it.
Yeah, or buy a Raptor R. Raptor R has 720 horsepower.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like 150 grand, so.
Gee.
Yeah. We could buy a bunch of these. You could buy 2 TRXs for that price. So.
You said it's a TRX type or R?
Yeah, it's the Raptor R. So it has the Shelby GT500 engine in a
truck.
In a new Raptor, yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think it's 720 horsepower.
Why would you think a truck would need that much horsepower?
You don't need that much. Off-road, this truck has more than enough power. Like off-road, those trucks is realistically it's way more motor than suspension. So like when you're off-roading, power isn't really all that. Even this truck, I feel like, has a little bit too much power for the suspension I'm running. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's just a numbers game, and people want that fast 0 to 60.
Yeah, it's definitely like a clap back. Like, oh, you got 711, we got 725.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think it's just a fast 0 to 60, make a cool sports truck, it breaks records, looks cool. They could mark it up. It's just
probably don't see those going off-roading though.
There's a few guys I follow on Instagram with Raptor Rs that they do off-road, but for the most part, Raptor owners in general, I would say 85% of them don't off-road at all. 10% think they off-road, and then 5% off-road.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like a lot of times too, the Raptor owners, it's kind of like a status symbol. They're like, oh, I have the highest end F-150. It's not, I don't know. I don't really care about that. I just wanted a truck that was pretty capable and had, it just looks cool. I always wanted a Mustang. I always wanted an S550 Mustang, but it's not gonna work. There's no space in the back. I have my 2 dogs with us always. It attracts a ton of attention from the cops. It's just, this truck kind of hits all the boxes for me. Sporty, super comfy. It's new enough. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we passed our destination.
Yeah.
I think we gotta flip a UE.
God,
That looks closed. That road's closed for some reason. I don't know what's going on in Modesto right now. But everything's closed. The park I wanted to take you to is closed, so.
Oh, that was close too. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, they had like a fence and like concrete roadblocks. Modesto's the new Gotham City, I guess. I was thinking this would be really fun, but I'm pretty sure that's like gonna be freeway, or that looks like an exit of some sort. It would be really fun though.
Yeah. I can't jump over those.
It looks like a little track.
Yeah. No, that would have been super cool to go to.
Another day. Do you ever like drive by someplace and you're like, I want to do that. Like I could take that like this.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. It's just a matter of like, are we gonna get in trouble?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like that's nothing. There's a lot of sorry.
So how long have you had this?
5 years. Yeah, I had it since 2019. So 2024, yeah, gonna be 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
You said prior to that. Wait, so did you get this new?
No. So the truck's a 2013. I got it in 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was 6 years old when I got it.
Second owner?
Yeah, I'm the second owner. I bought it from an older man that did it off-road. This truck was pristine. It was really, really clean. I hate to say it, but it was perfect. And
Do you ever like send videos or pictures to him like, hey?
Yeah, I actually did. I had his number and I texted him like, oh, hey, like, this is the truck now. He's like, wow, that looks awesome. I was like, yeah, this paint isn't as in good condition. And I actually started a business off of that truck, so thank you for the opportunity. Because he gave me a killer deal. Like, I like lowballed him, like as a joke, kind of.
Just to see.
Testing water. And he said, sure.
Oof.
And I was like,
yo,
no way. Like, I'll be here tomorrow. So, yeah, it was.
Was that locally?
No, I bought it in Dublin.
Okay. So
it was like
not too far.
Hour and a half ish. I had looked at a couple other Raptors and they were clapped out.
Damn.
I feel like that's kind of the trend. You get this truck and you think you can do whatever and stuff breaks.
So like I feel like for most of the viewers and for myself, when we say clapped out, it's like usually like a Honda Civic and it has like there's like rust or like pieces broken and fenders are mismatched or fenders are tuna can fenders. Well, that's kind of
yeah.
dope.
Look at this pre-runner.
That was cool. What does clapped out mean for trucks?
Dents, bent frames.
Oof, yeah.
Scratches, just pinstriping all over the sides because these trucks are a lot wider, so most of the trails they don't fit on. So you'll be squeezing through just bushes and trees. So like the sides of my truck, it looks like my car got keyed 300 times on each side. There's just key marks across the whole side.
episode, on the left side of that, there's like a pretty interesting spot that I was thinking about too.
Feels like nothing. Feels smoother than the road.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. So I will say that none of the suspension on this truck is original. Everything's been swapped out, so this isn't really like a stock Raptor. But so the on-road feel is a little bit stiffer. Am I going straight?
We go right.
Right.
My bad.
I don't know Modesto at all.
I got you. So what are some things you've done to this outside?
Outside?
Keep going straight.
Man. Maybe we should wait for the walk around for that, because I feel like
Gotta point things out.
From the interior?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could start interior too.
Okay. So this paddle shifter kit is aftermarket.
Dope.
There's a guy. There's a guy. This company's called Frostbite Fabrication. So he sells like a DIY kit to add paddle shifters to your steering wheel. It's really DIY. You gotta tear everything apart and cut wiring harnesses, and it was a little scary, and you had to drill into your steering wheel. But he has a really good YouTube video, and then I always wanted paddle shifters. The newer Raptors have the paddle shifters, and I always wanted paddle shifters. So you can put it into manual mode and just do paddle shifters. And when you're off-roading, it helps. It helps. It's nice because this truck has like a up and minus shifter on the whatever the thing is called.
Knob, I guess.
Yeah, the shift knob. But so this ties into that switch, and so that paddle shifters.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
what are those?
So these aren't wired up yet, but I actually just installed this. This is because I actually, like I mentioned earlier, we started a business off of Raptors. So this mount here was created by my brother from Rad Designs, and these are all switches that will control. I'm gonna add a train horn like the TRX guy. I'm gonna add some more lights.
Nice.
I'm gonna add underglow. As Ricer as
might as well.
They're considered rock lights in the off-road world, but yeah, it's underglow.
Rock lights.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a PA system so you could like talk out and put sirens and do a bunch of stuff. That person wasn't even looking.
She was about to hit you. We're gonna make a right at this spot right here.
So then I have 4 switches down here. All 4 of them are taken up by light bars, aftermarket radio, like so you could communicate between trucks. I have a rear facing light. And yeah, so I ran out of switches, so I started.
Were these switches already here?
Yeah. So this is OEM.
Okay.
Yeah. So these switches here are OEM.
This is what I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, we can do something here. Want me to park?
Let's park over there, like in there.
Inside there?
Yeah. Perfect.
I don't think any of your 90% of your audience probably can't jump the curb and come on.
Definitely not. I'm hoping the wind isn't going to be too bad.
Yeah, I know. The wind is going to suck for the mic. But interior wise, I think that's it. Yeah, behind the back. So that's my dog seat cover, because my back seats are pretty much new because I always had the cover and no one's ever sat back there.
Smart.
So, but behind that back seat, I have a ton of gear, off-roading gear. I have an air compressor, impact gun, bunch of tools.
Yeah, very cool.
Being still sufficient, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the inside. There's not much else you could do. These are all OEM. And there's an off-road mode button.
What does the off-road mode button do?
Pretty much desensitizes the airbags. So your truck doesn't think you're crashing while you're off-roading, and then the airbags go off. So if you don't turn that on and you're off-roading pretty hard, the airbags will go off because your truck thinks you crashed. So, and it changes a couple other things. Like it'll change the shift points, and then the throttle response is different. It's all electronic throttle, so it like changes stuff. And then I think the brakes are different too. There's like some software that Ford created that when you're off-roading. something about the ABS. So the way that the tires lock up in the dirt is different than on the road. So that's what that is. And there's a hill descent control, which I've never used. And there's a moonroof I've never used because they're notorious for breaking if you off-road because they're held on with like cheap plastic. So it's nice to open it every once in a while, but yeah.
I'm wondering if we were to go over there, if the wind would be blocked. Yeah, because the wind, I think the wind is going this way.
Yeah, let's go down.
All right, let's find a good spot to do this. All right, if it's windy and it sounds like crap, I'm sorry, I tried. Maybe I'll try the feature where I can put subtitles, but this is the best we got. We're gonna try to block it with this building and this other truck, but I mean, it's freaking windy. Yeah, I can still feel wind, but it is what it is at this point. All right, where'd he go? Oh. For someone that has no idea what goes down in trucks, what are those two things? Yeah, those look like little torpedoes.
So it's actually a coilover system. So it's the same idea as
what the hell
with your guys' lowering cars. This is a coilover system. It's aftermarket, made by King. So you could adjust the preload, and then that hose with the torpedo in the front, it stores oil. So when you're off-roading, the oil gets like very, very hot. So it's just like extra. And then these are finned. So supposedly the finned reservoirs cool faster. It's just to look cool, to be honest. It's just like an extra $500 to look cool. Behind this reservoir here, there's a little turn knob thing. You could adjust the compression with that, so you could like stiffen or soften the ride.
So it's like almost adjustable coilovers, but
it's pretty much an adjustable coilover.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah, you adjust the preload and you adjust the compression.
Did you choose blue to match the stitching inside? Or was that like...
So King is always blue, unless you do like a custom anodizing. I always like the blue. I feel like the other company that makes this kit's Fox, and it's just black. It doesn't pop. You don't want to spend heck of money on shocks.
Might as well go with
I want the flashy
pops.
one.
Yeah.
So, and King's made here in the United States. It's all manufactured in SoCal. Like
Very
they do
cool.
everything in house. So.
All right, so you got. Are these aftermarket wheels?
Those are OEM wheels.
Damn.
Since the truck came out, I always loved this style wheel.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's beadlock capable, so you could like take off these bolts and put a beadlock ring.
Huh.
Yeah, so you could put real beadlocks on it.
Did you put the lights on?
Yeah, everything on the truck I've done.
Oh shit.
Nothing. When I bought it, it had like a big old crimson chin type bumper. It stuck out probably this far.
Gee, you can sit on it and eat your lunch.
Yeah, it had some cheap aftermarket lights. I didn't like it. Then I went to stock bumper, and then I got this aftermarket frame cut bumper.
That's cool.
And then I bought those Baja Designs. So those lights are aftermarket. Those lights are so bright. That's all I need.
Is the hood aftermarket, or is that what?
This is an original hood.
That's cool.
Pretty aggressive looking. From the factory, this truck looks pretty damn aggressive. But then you start adding like the headlights. Those aren't original. These are aftermarket. They're custom retrofits. So this seat lamp makes it look like way more modern.
It does.
Kind of like a newer truck.
Okay. So what are Rad Decals?
So Rad Decals is one of the companies I started when my transmission blew and I had no money. And the TRX had just came out, so I created a sticker that said LOL TRX, and yeah, I posted it on a forum, and from there it's been crazy. It's taken off. Now it's the whole business. I literally go home after work and
just make stickers. That's dope.
So this is one of my stickers here.
This Raptor bugs.
And yeah, I do custom decals, and I also have my own designs that I sell like from my website. So that QR code leads you to my website.
Okay, that's dope. What is that?
So this is the Baja 1000 race checkpoint.
Ah.
The newer Raptors have this graphic on it. I always liked it. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I made one for myself.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going off-road and you got a trip. What do you bring with you?
So this is what's always on the truck. I never unload or reload, but this is pretty much the essentials besides water and food. 2 spares, a jack. Inside that box, there's some. Bring down this thing.
I'm trying my best to block the wind out.
So inside a box there, I just have like a tow rope, straps, just I don't know, stuff that you might need.
The basics that you should.
So I have extra fuel, I have extra oil, power steering fluid, and then there's these fancy blue traction boards that I've never used. If you get stuck, supposedly those provide enough traction to like pull off.
Is that you guys?
Yeah, so that's the Rad Designs. So this rack here we designed and we sell. So this here stiffens up the bed, and then we tied in a tire carrier. Almost every single tire carrier that's sold right now sucks because it takes up like 75% of your bed, and we hate that because we actually use the trucks as trucks too. So we designed something where you still have a decent amount of usable bed, and the support here just keeps the bed in place because Raptors are prone to bed splitting. Mine is already split. I'll show you guys. So these gaps here are not supposed to be there. I think this has worse.
Ooh.
No, this is not as bad. So after the bed support, I pulled in the bed a little bit, but without it, it's pretty bad.
That's cool.
So yeah, these straps are us too. These are custom straps that we designed.
Dang, these are cool.
My favorite thing is that, so Gerardo, the guy that welds for us, I told him I want to have a jack in the rack, but I want it to be low key. So there's no bolts, there's nothing holding that jack in place besides the pressure of the jack holding it between 2 pipes, and it does not move, and it's completely out of the way.
Dope. Damn, this is pretty cool.
Oh, here's another product we make. So this is their brake light. It's 3D printed, and it's just, I'll turn it on. So when you're off-roading, it produces like a ton of dust, and you don't want to get rear-ended because no one can see your red lights while you're off-roading. So
dope.
amber is supposed to cut through the dust better than white light, so that would just cut right through the dust clouds. It's
That's
like
pretty bright.
It's stupid bright.
So is that about the same brightness as the front?
No, the front is probably like.
All right, you gotta blind me real quick. I'm hoping it works. Oh.
Let's see. Is this one light up?
Yeah, that's pretty bright.
Yeah. At night, it's way brighter. Yeah. And they're flashing because the truck isn't turned on. So. Yeah. So that bumper is aftermarket. You gotta literally cut your frame to put that on. So I cut off about 8 inches of my frame.
Damn.
In order to mount that, but then you get this high clearance.
Yeah, that's cool.
The rear bumper too. You gotta cut your frame and.
The rear bumper.
Yeah, so that's not.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's not an original bumper. This is our bumper too. So.
The original would be like here.
Yeah, it looks like a saggy diaper. It's really ugly.
Dope. Huh? I didn't even like really notice that.
It looks so
just because it's so it looks so clean that it's like, oh, it's OEM.
No, yeah, that's not OEM at all. And then back here we have more fancy shocks with a bump stop kit. So this kit here is kind of like insurance for when you run out of talent. There's an extra little shock absorber there that will pretty much stop on an extra plate before your frame gets fucked. Yeah. So, and these shocks, bypasses, they're also adjustable. You could adjust like compression on the low end and the compression on the high end, and then the rebound. It's just fancy words for like how fast the wheel moves up and down.
All right, well, let's see how we do in the dirt. I think it should be good.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't want to hit anything either. There's like a couple things
that
poking out. I don't want to hit the fire hydrant.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
Okay, I think we're gonna jump right here. See what I mean? The faster you go, the smoother it feels.
Oh yeah. Damn.
So
There was some like parts where it felt like we were almost drifting.
you feel like you're like floating.
Yeah.
You literally float. It's pretty cool. But then when you slow down, you feel how, like the truck just
you
kind
slow
of
down,
starts
it's like
clicking. Yeah. So when you're driving fast, the shocks do their job and they're just moving while the truck stays stable. Yeah. So.
I'm gonna try to find the park.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see.
Yeah. This is a nice casual drive.
We'll do a little loop here.
See, that definitely felt like we were drifting.
Yeah, that one we for sure were doing a little bit of.
I can see why these would be fun.
Yeah, you could just
keep doing that.
do that all day long. This truck will do it. That's like nothing. Like it's hard because there's nothing here that really compares to real off-roading. If we want to, there's that curb there. Look at this.
We're gonna do one more time?
I don't know. You think the cops are gonna be called or? No. Cops,
even if the cops were called, they probably wouldn't come out here.
Cops don't come here.
They're like, no, we're good.
Let's see, one more time. Little drift around the corner.
How much gas are you giving it when you do that?
I put my foot to the floor.
Damn. I think if we make a right, we can get onto that road.
Yeah. I'll put my blinker on. That way the regular traffic behind me knows where I'm going.
You're like, hey, sir, I put my blinker on, all right?
Yeah, look at these bumps here. You can just drive over them like. It sounds worse than it is. You don't really feel it much, but it sounds all the rattles.
So we did the walk around, had a little bit of fun. So now on our way back, I'm gonna ask you. I only had 5 questions because I don't really know a lot of questions for trucks. All right, for $1 questions. If you get all 5 right, I was gonna offer a slice of pie because it's 3.14 today, so it's pie day, but maybe another time. Next year when it's pie. Can make left. Yeah. And then I'll take you all the way back. Alright, question number 1. For your 2013 Ford Raptor, how much horsepower do you have?
415, I'm pretty sure. Or 13. 413, 415, something like that.
13 or 14? Final answer.
415.
411.
Oh, dang it. It's
Close.
That was close.
Close. Alright, what is your MPG?
Like my personal one or what the EPA says I get?
What they say you should be getting.
I think they say 14. But
City and highway.
highway 14, city 12.
Damn, you're getting really close, man. 11 city, 16 highway. So highway's a little better.
Oh, hell no. That is so wrong. 16 highway, never, ever. No, there's no way this truck gets 16.
You gotta be driving 40 and only 40. Yeah. Downhill.
Yeah, downhill with the wind pushing you.
Yeah,
there's
with
no way
nothing in your truck.
Yeah. There's no way this truck gets 16 on highway.
What is your 0 to 60?
6.7.
You think it's that slow?
Is it faster than that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's 6.
From what I got, it said 3.6.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Raptor R. Yeah, that's not this truck.
So then yours would be like...
Yeah, I think mine's like the fastest I ever did before I ever put any weight on it was like 6. Right now it's probably close to 7 because it has like so much extra weight. Yeah.
I'll give you that point because I messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way it's 3 point something. Yeah, that's insane. That's
if you were going downhill with a
if I had a
20 mile per hour wind,
yeah.
if you had a TRX behind you pushing you,
yeah, I might hit 3.6.
What was the original price
On a 2013 Raptor?
Yeah. Not like dealership markup.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they were like 44,000 or something before options.
hey, yep, 44,000, $35.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the sticker on this one was close to 50, but it was because it had the blue stitching and something else. Yeah. It's like 44. Yeah, that's, and you know it's crazy. 100,000 mile Raptors still go for 40.
Damn.
It's insane. You could drive this truck for free, pretty much.
Damn. You can drive it and then be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
How many miles do you have?
So I actually have 262,000 with 31 miles.
How long are these known to last?
There's a couple guys on the forums that off-road their trucks, beat their trucks. Like, it's probably a little bit rougher than me on their trucks. There's a guy that has 375,000. There's another guy with 425,000. Like, the only reason I'm not there is because fuel is expensive. Do the math.
I feel that, baby.
262,000 miles, 11 miles a gallon average, $4.50 average. Do the math.
Is this, what does this run on?
You can put 87 or 91. I run 87. Yeah, it's expensive.
I feel it.
But
I feel this truck.
supposedly there's like 5 extra horsepower for a 91. I tried it. I didn't feel a difference.
See, if you ran 91, you'd be making 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Yeah, these trucks last forever. The transmission usually goes out around 200-ish to 300-ish.
Sorry.
But mine blew
already?
up. Yeah,
Okay.
mine blew up at 225,000.
So you got a new transmission.
Yeah, so I have a new transmission that should be good for a while.
I felt those brakes
Yeah,
doing what they should be doing. That was good.
they're decent. But yeah, these trucks probably put higher numbers than a lot of Toyotas. This truck is pretty bulletproof, which is the reason I wanted this truck. I don't think I'll ever sell it.
The guy next to us was waving at the camera.
Oh, was he? I'm surprised he could see it.
Yeah, I'm like, the hell?
Oh yeah, I don't know what that girl's doing.
Hey, give me your video. I was popping.
Man, you gotta get darker tint.
Yeah, I know, and that's 5%. So if I was set up, I would use this. So I like to use this to give people free stuff through my windows. You put a little sticker and you'll hold it and then toss it to people. But yeah, that wasn't ready. I don't know if you know.
It was like,
Yeah.
I was so confused of what you were pulling. I was like, hey, yo, are you gonna like... You're like, hey, lady, don't mess with me.
No. So, yeah, I got this idea from Heatwave Visual. They're a sunglasses company, and they'll like always give out free stuff like on the highway. They'll like use one of these claws and like give people free shit.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Alright. Last question. Question number 5. In 2013, how many Ford Raptors were made?
I don't know, like 8,000, more or less. I don't know. It was a mass-produced truck.
I'll say more.
more. 25,000.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah, 25,000. That's
Wow.
pretty good.
Is it really 25,000?
Yeah, it's 25,000.
What the heck? Yeah, they're pretty common.
Damn, you jumped from 8 to 25,000 real quick.
Well, you made a face, so that was like, must be a lot more.
That was my face. All right, so you got 3 right. What we can get an ice cream cone for $3.
You can get a. Do you want to go to McDonald's? I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, I'm down. My face is so bright because of this
Stupid sun.
Well, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
You want to see some off-roading stuff, you could follow my personal Instagram, the XRSLOW, or Rad Decals, which is just rad__ decals, and Rad Designs Off-Road. So, yeah, that's pretty much us. You can see some pretty cool stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh, forget. I also have a project similar to Andrew's called Vintage Vibes Podcast. Been slacking. We're planning summer 2024 startup again, but yeah, check that out on Instagram too.
Well, yeah.
There we go.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Very fun.
We didn't get pulled over.
Yep. No one got pulled over. No, we didn't flip the car. Or
we didn't
anything
crash.
Like that.
Yeah, nothing.
Solid day.
And we got McDonald's.
We got McDonald's.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Right after he left, I was like looking at this truck. I was like, wait a second, something looks off. But now we know why people are like shouting at us and waving at us.
Yeah, these trucks probably put higher numbers than a lot of Toyotas. This truck is pretty bulletproof. And that's why my rear camera wasn't working.
Yeah, that's why the backup camera. So it's been like that since because you reversed.
Yeah, that was since like
the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, his
life.
Yeah, his his tailgate was like
holding on by a hair. Yeah, the brake light's gone.
Yeah, also the light just got busted. Do you think it like bounced and then just the pressure of it?
I have no idea what happened. I have no clue. This happened once while off-roading, but I feel like what we did was not even that.
Damn.
So I don't know.
The 3-inch bumps were like, okay, you want something? Well, now we know why people are waving at us. It is what it is. Truck life.